thank God. That's a great shirt. I've never seen that one.
Yeah, it's I don't know where it came from.
Is that a newer one?
No, I think it's a Fright Rag shirt, so
Oh,
it's pretty
Jaw.
good.
That's
So
a great
yeah.
shirt. That's one of the nicest looking Jaw shirts I've ever seen.
Well, thanks.
Is that from Hard Tees? No.
I think it's Fright Rags might have done it. I'm
Fright
not quite.
Rags,
I
Hard
can't remember.
Tees.
So somewhere. Well,
Just
that's
making
all.
shit up. Was that from
Yeah.
Scary Shirts? The Jaws 3D shirt on
Mm.
Hard Fright Rags. I went to like maybe 3 times this year, and they only had a small available.
Uh,
But I look for that. It's because
yeah.
I'm getting the one you have. I love that shirt. But Richard Dreyfuss came out wearing a dress in Jaws, very bizarre. Started using his cane as a baseball bat. Went on a transphobic and I don't think it was anti-Semitic. I think he might be Jewish. I don't know, but he said a lot of things that offended people, and they ended up walking out,
No.
and they can't reach him. He was on something or whatever, but he was going on about homophobic, transphobic rants, and there were some clips on YouTube, and people are like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?" And the Jaws crowd is a lot of people our age. There's some younger fans, but it's usually an older crowd, and these
Yeah.
folks paid like I think decent money to see him talk, and they expected anecdotes and
Yeah.
stories. He gave none of that, and he ended it with his speech with something about a transphobic Hollywood elite, some kind of like rule.
Yeah.
And he goes, and if we don't fix that, we're all gonna die. And then the moderator's like, Richard Dreyfuss, everybody. And people
Oh
go,
God.
thanks. People were saying thanks,
Uh,
Richard, when he was still talking to get him to wrap it up.
yeah.
I've never seen anything like it. And I've seen him on Bill Maher where
Sad.
he's like high and he's crazy. He was out of his like, I don't know. Uh I don't know if you caught
I'm
wind of
af
that.
I'm afraid to look now, but
No, I
one
would. It's
sad
uncomfortable.
to buy. I
Very
mean,
sad.
he he's always been full of himself, which is kind of an actor thing, but I didn't
Yeah.
realize how much he's kind of gone off the deep end. So
Yeah. I didn't know that. I read it in
yeah.
the article.
Mm.
I mean, I think it was Variety or something. They said he's always had kind of had some issues with being negative and things like
Yeah, now
that.
that you say, I remember he was against like the Oscars inclusivity and stuff like that. And he didn't, and I just
He
remember it's
was.
like, yeah, and because it was too just typical
Do you
right
want to see
wing
a clip?
rants and stuff like that. I don't think I do.
Do you want to see the dress at least?
Do I?
Okay.
All right.
Well, okay. I'll spare you the dress, but he came out with the dress, and then two like stagehands came out, and they take it off of him, and he sits down. People are clapping because he hasn't like said anything yet, and the dress isn't mentioned. Like there was no, it wasn't a skit.
Mm,
It wasn't. He didn't like say like, "Oh, I'm wearing the dress to fool my wife" or something. It
yeah.
was there was no mention of the dress. That's why this makes it all the more
Uh,
bizarre. Is he was not there. It was strange.